Shit.
Okay.
I thought I was rolling. I thought I was okay. Okay, I was just rolling. I did not realize I was not recording.
Was it?
Yeah. Yes, now it's recording.
Play and creativity and the allowance of the lightness of being is something that I think we need more of, especially when we train martial arts, when we train things that allow us to understand fighting and violence, mainly because it allows for creativity to come out. It allows for expressive movements without having to be extremely worried about forms or moments of potentiality of this might work, that might not work. Allowing that to happen very, very naturally gives us the ability to be able to find our way through all of these different spaces of contact. Given that the training itself, the method and the modality of training itself is already, naturally pressurized and naturally being given importance within a context of a real-time setting, then everything around that doesn't have to be extremely serious. A lot of these things, or a lot of the things that I've learned throughout the years of training it comes from being able to play with things, being able to explore with an ability to laugh at things when I go wrong, being able to make jokes when things don't make sense to me, and be able to express things the way that I understand it. Understanding and application of all of these different things doesn't mean that I take away from the respect of violence. I do respect violence, very much so, actually. To be able to understand what may happen in different situations, unknown situations wherein we may have unknown contacts, up against us, that's definitely something that is still involved with how we train and how I'm able to have these conversations with my students and train the appropriate means of being able to understand what may happen within those moments. But play is equally just as important. Being able to find funny bits, being able to take things with lightness, because in lightness, some attributes come out too, not only the creativity. Some attributes, even with speed, even with some parts of dexterity or agility, may come out, because playfulness also brings about a little bit of relaxation, right? You're not worried about being perfect. You're not worried about technique as well. You're just moving. Also because, again, through the modality that I employ when moving with my students and installing the skills with my students, is being able to work in the background as well as the foreground. Being able to address their nervous system as well as their physical capabilities. The love that I put within these contexts of training and the love and care that I put to my students allows us to understand what violence is, and allows us to respect the fact that if we do get into violence, we have to be brutal, we have to be deadly, and we have to be extremely efficient in the way that we move. But like I said, both things can exist at once. Having the ability to be playful and being deadly as fuck. All right, man. Thanks for listening to the Brain Fart today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like, subscribe, share it with your friends, comment. It helps the page out since I'm just a teeny tiny new page. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
I saw it.